y squared plus z squared divided by 9 minus x squared equals 1 is the equation of a hyperboloid of one sheet. I know this because this equation is in standard form and it has a single negative coefficient. That tells me it's a hyperboloid of one sheet. Furthermore, because the negative is associated with the x squared, I know that the axis of this hyperboloid is the x-axis. The axis is the line that runs through the middle of this thing. I'm going to draw this picture so that the x-axis runs left to right. Okay, so if I do that, I can draw a couple of ellipses. I'm using a template to draw this ellipse. I have to be honest. Okay, in planes parallel with the YZ plane, we're going to have ellipses as traces, so there's a couple of them. And then in every other plane coordinate parallel to the other coordinate planes, we're going to have hyperbolas. So let me see if I can draw a couple of hyperbolas in here. There we go. Kind of looks like a nuclear power station heat vent on its steam vent on its side. And if I want to coordinatize this thing, I know that 0, 0, 0 is right in the middle of the axis, which is the x-axis. The z-axis will run down like so. The x-axis, I've drawn it so that the x-axis is running left to right. So there's the positive x-axis, z-axis. Well, let me put in one more trace here. You can tell I'm trying to draw that one freehand. It's not as nice as the other ellipses. Okay, and then the y-axis the positive y-axis is actually, the way I've oriented this graph, the positive y-axis is actually running into the back of my computer screen. So this is the positive y-axis right here. And if I wanted to put in some numbers here for one of the traces, this is the trace I would focus on, where x equals 0. So when x equals 0, I get the trace, I get an ellipse, y squared plus z squared divided by 9 equals 1 in the YZ plane. And I know some things about this ellipse. I know that from the center of the ellipse you would go up and down 3, so that this point right here would be 0, 0, 3. And this point would be 0, 0, negative 3. And this point over here would be 0, 1, 0. And this point over here would be 0, negative 1, 0. And that's probably all the information that you need for this, for the graph of this hyperboloid.